to be able to fix your daydreaming and stop you from daydreaming, we first need to find the root cause behind it. And let me tell you and assure you, you're not alone. The amount of people who daydream has skyrocketed in the past 5 to 15 years. And this is actually a syndrome. This is actually called maladaptive daydreaming. And maladaptive daydreaming can cause you to bite your nails. So if some of you who's watching this video bite their nails, this is the reason. And I'm going to explain to you exactly why, and I'm going to explain to you the root cause behind it, and I'm going to explain to you the solution for it. So I used to have daydreaming, and I still sometimes do. And I know exactly what it feels, and I know exactly how to solve it. So let's get to it. So the first thing is, why do you daydream in the first place? Well, let me explain to you something about psychology, and I'm going to make it as simple as possible so that everyone can understand it. When you're young, when there's a child, 2 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, it doesn't matter how old they are, but they're a child. If they're living in a very stressful house with very stressful parents, maybe very stressful school, there's a lot of kids that are bullying this kid. If there's a lot of stress that is happening in the life of the child, the human nature of the child when they face a lot of stress is to either fight or flight, either fight or run away. When it comes to parents, or when it comes to even any situation, the child, a 5-year-old or a 2-year-old, they can't fight, they can't run away. So the brain goes into the third option, which is freezing. And what happens with freezing is the brain tunes out. Tuning out means your brain escapes reality and start imagining things or just dreaming about things just to escape the harmful, the harsh reality of a lot of stress that is coming from parents, coming from bullying, etc., etc. This is human nature. This is how the brain works. Now, the problem with this, actually, the good thing about this is that it's a survival mechanism. You need it to survive. However, the side effect of this is that you're tuning out, or the child is tuning out while their brain is developing. And when you are 2 years old, 5 years old, the brain is creating millions of connections every single second. Millions of connections. And you're tuning out, or the brain is tuning out while these connections are being made. And when this happens, it dysregulates the development of the brain. So what it creates ADHD. Now, I'm not labeling you with ADHD because you daydream. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that daydreaming is one of the symptoms of ADHD. And ADHD is not binary. It's not that you have it or you don't. It's how much you have it. It's on a spectrum. Another thing about ADHD is that it's not a disease. It's not like cancer, or it's not like some sort of a disease. And it's not in the genes. ADHD is not in the genes. It's a coping mechanism. As I explained to you, if the child is very stressed, their brain tunes out because they can't fight. They're too small to fight. They're too small to run away. So they freeze. Another one can be phoning, but this is for another video, but I'm going to focus on freezing. And this is the reason the brain tunes out while the brain is developing, and this creates ADHD. Okay. This is the root cause behind daydreaming. Now, one side thing for those who bite their nails a lot. If you think about it, why do you bite your nails? Because you're stressed. Like, what do you feel? Like, when you bite your nails, what do you usually feel? Your stress, anxiety, etc. Why you're feeling stress and anxiety? Because your brain has escaped from reality and started daydreaming about future situations that could or could not happen, or maybe start remembering memories that were very, very stressful. And because the brain is daydreaming and what one thinks is what one thinks about, it's like a circle of relationships, like a mental feedback loop. You keep imagining these, you keep daydreaming about these things, which creates more and more stress. So you want to soothe yourself. The child soothes themselves by sucking their thumb. But an adult, they don't suck their thumb. They bite their nails. That's for those who bite their nails. That's the reason you bite your nail. Okay. So now that you understand the root cause behind daydreaming, well, what's the solution for this? Two things. The first one is meditation. You need to have conscious awareness of you actually daydreaming. You need to catch yourself. You need to train yourself to catch yourself daydreaming. The sooner the better. Now here's meditation is the best practice that I found for myself and all of my clients that I helped with breaking their addictions, their bad habits, their ADHD by healing that and their traumas. Meditation is the best. And here's exactly how to do meditation, because there's a million ways to do it. My way, or the way that I give to my clients, is the best one that I saw working. And here's how to do it. Every single day in the morning, before you start working, sit on a chair, set a timer for 20 minutes, sit down on the chair and start that timer, and then close your eyes and start inhaling and exhaling air from your nose, not from your mouth. Don't use your mouth, from your nose. And focus on the sensation of air that is coming in and out from your nose. Now, what your brain will do is that it will start wandering around. And this is not daydreaming, it's because it's very boring. So your brain will start remembering things, imagining things, just wandering around. And your job, your only job, is to catch that wandering off and bring your focus back to the sensation of air. Now, it will happen, the wandering will happen, and you must not hate yourself and say that, oh, there's something wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong with you. This is normal. Everyone, when they meditate, their brain wanders off. Everyone. No matter how long you've been meditating, your brain is going to wander off. And the best way to do it is to do it for 20 minutes. Now, if you have very high symptoms of ADHD and your brain is so scattered and you can't really focus at all, start doing it for 5 minutes a day and then increase that to 10 minutes and then to 20 minutes. But most of you, 20 minutes will be fine with you. So this is the first thing from the two things. Meditation, you must do that every single day. And this will allow you for you to become more aware of the present moment. This is what I'm trying to do with you. I want you to be more present. I want you to have more conscious awareness of the present so that you can catch yourself daydreaming. Okay? So meditation is the first one. The second and the last one, to be able to break your daydreaming, is to understand that it's going to take time. Meditation will take time. For you to build this muscle of conscious awareness, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen fast. It's going to take some time, and you must practice it. Another thing is that you must never ever hate yourself for doing this. This is nature. This is natural. This is a mechanism that your brain used to protect itself. It was a survival mechanism, but now it's not benefiting you. Sometimes it's shooting you in the foot. This is something that you need to remember. It goes with relapsing for addictions. Like if you have an addiction and you want to break it and you keep relapsing, but while you're trying to break it, you must never hate yourself for relapsing, because relapsing is a part of the process. So start doing meditation and keep your emotions and expectations at check. It's going to take time. You must never hate yourself for wandering around, for daydreaming. And with time, within a few weeks, the strength of the unconscious pull that pulls you from the present into a dream when you're awake, the strength of it will decrease. And the emotions of those dreams will weaken. At the beginning, for me, when I used to daydream, I used to become so emotional, maybe so stressed, so angry, but once I started practicing this, all of those emotions decreased. And now, if I daydream, I barely feel any emotion because A, I practiced daydreaming, stopping myself from daydreaming, and B, I've been meditating for a very long time, so I can control it very quickly. I can catch it very quickly. Like whenever I daydream, in a few seconds, I catch that. So this is the video. I hope you practice this. And if you're someone, a business owner, who have bad habits or addictions that want to break them for completely good, then I invite you to check the link in the description. There's a school community that you can join. Thank you so much.